Pokemon, I have only ever seen in Japanese. I've only ever watched it in Japanese, right? So I decided to look at it in English, and I've been watching it in English. Here's the problem, though, that I've noticed is that it's good, but the actual big problem really is Battle Frontier. I've watched it all the way through up to Battle Frontier. And now that I'm there on this arc of where Ash is going around collecting what I want to call just fun bucks, doing his little victory lap around Johto, feeling good about himself. It's fine with me, but I had no idea that it's such a filler. At least it feels like a filler. Honestly, and it feels like it's a filler just to get you used to the new voice actors, because I'm used to Misty, Brock, James, Jesse as the English voice acting now that I've heard it enough. I'm used to those, but then I start looking at Battle Frontier. Before I go into Battle Frontier, let's just put this out of the way too. Why are the openings in English so ass? Like, honestly, I liked the one where it was Pokemon Johto. I like that one a lot. And of course, I want to be the very best. That one is also a great one. Those are good. Those are good. But the rest of them have just been bad. And like the Battle Frontier one makes you feel like you're walking into almost Beyblade. Maybe not Beyblade, but, well, I mean, it's not really a good comparison when you know that Beyblade is also, just like a morning cartoon as in Pokemon. But that's beyond the point. The point is the openings are ass. And honestly, they should have done a little bit better making them. Japan has the best openings for Pokemon. Of course they do. But it feels like America just kind of just threw them together. Now, I know about the 4Kids entertainment bullshit. I know about all of that stuff. But that doesn't stop the fact that it's still ass. Regardless of who's in control of it, they should have just aired it with the original Japanese openings, Honestly, I understand that people are scared of foreign sounding things to them, but if the fans are watching it, we're watching it for a reason, But we'll go back into the main complaint, which is Battle Frontier. What happened here? Like, exactly what went down? Because you have Ash, Brock, and May and Max. I hate Max. I hate May. I don't care for him at all in the English. English has made May just insufferable because she seems like she's just completely just an idiot. Like completely just stupid at everything. And she seems like she doesn't even comprehend the basic principle of what a Pokemon is almost. I mean, you go to an episode where you see a Pokemon walk in front of you and they're saying war turtle. And then May goes, like the genius that she is, what the fuck is that Pokemon? And then Ash, Max, and all of them are like, May, that's a war turtle. Come on, girl. It's saying its name, And then Max acts all cocky, and then he sees a Charizard. I believe it was. I don't know what fucking episode it was, but he sees a Charizard, and he goes, "What the fuck is that? What is that thing?" And they're like, "It's a Charizard." Come on, you can't act up your ass about knowing one Pokemon and don't know another one, But that's two of the examples, well, one of the examples for each character on why I don't like them. You're in the world of Pokemon and you don't know shit about Pokemon? I mean, come on. Their whole world is about Pokemon. Pokemon help the nurses. Pokemon help make medicine. Pokemon fucking will eat your memories and put you in a coma. You know, Pokemon will take your kids away from you and fucking wander them off, whatever that teapot or Driftbloom does. You know, like you're acting like you don't know shit about them, but you become a coordinator later on. You know, I'll get into all that later. I'm just ranting about my aggravations with May and her pompous asshole brother, Max. Jesus, going back to what I was complaining about to begin with, which is the English. It's bad. Like when May first started, she was quieter than Misty, but you know, I got by with it. Brock was normal. Max was just a little kid or whatever. The new voice actors, Max is nasally for some reason. Any like child or boy that they voice in English, they have to make him nasally. I'm not sure why, but they always sound like this. I don't know why they sound like this, but they do, and it's fucking weird. And then you have May, which apparently Misty just needed to start making money again. I guess Misty wanted the job, and she just complained, and she got it back. I'm not saying that. You know what I mean. Like, I don't mean any meanness to the voice actress, but I'm just saying, boy, they replaced them and put Misty right back in the role. It was kind of funny to me. It was also kind of crazy how Brock just sounds unrecognizable when he goes into flirt mode. I would never have guessed that that's the same Brock that I've heard over multiple Pokemon arcs. Ash, whatever, you know, yeah. Honestly, the only thing I can remember Ash doing anyway is just always yelling out Pikachu's Thunderbolt max power or something max power in English. But then James, you know, he sounds different. The biggest problem I have in the actual Battlefront tier is that if they were going to throw us all new voice actors, couldn't they have, like, you know, calmed it down just a little bit? Just like, I don't know, went and relaxed, just gave us one new one per episode or like per every 5 episodes. Changing them all out at one time is just a humongous, you know, big surprise to me. I wasn't ready for it because the biggest offender, I would say, Jessie, that fucking girl sounds like she's going through an opera. She sounds like she's trying to overdo everything in an opera format. Just constantly. You can't even understand her half the time because she'll start talking and then she'll get higher and higher pitched. Like, what was it? She starts talking about getting Pikachu, like they always do, and she goes, I don't even know. And it's like, whoa, I can't even understand you now. Calm the fuck down and do the voiceover, make your own voice, do something, you know? It made it really annoying and really unbearable to even see Team Rocket show. But I love Team Rocket. Team Rocket's great. They're evil, but I mean, you know, Jesse and James and Meowth, they ain't that bad. You know what I mean? Those Team Rockets aren't that bad. And to ruin them like they did by just letting her keep on going with this opera type of voice, I'm hoping that she changes it. I'm hoping that in Diamond and Pearl it sounds better. If it continues sounding this bad when I go into Diamond and Pearl, I'm going to have to switch back over to Japanese. And that's going to take away a little bit of the fun because I was enjoying discovering all the English voices and how they all sounded and what they've changed in the script and what they talk about, you know. But yeah, I'm not going to deal with that bullshit if they have, you know, horrible voicing on these characters. These line reads have to have a little bit of emotion behind them and have to actually be understandable if they're going to do the read. Because Ash, they lost their emotion. I'd say Ash got scarred somewhere along his trip. If you were to hear him from Battle Frontier and listening to him back in the day when it first started his journey, because he goes Pikachu, Thunderbolt, real exciting and all that shit. But then the newest one, he's just, all right, Pikachu, Thunderbolt, max power. I just want a badge. Yay, look at my badge. Ha. Yeah, he lost all of his emotion. He sounds like he is just dead inside and he is just mad about existing or something. I don't even know. So, honestly, the video that I'm doing kind of was just to complain about, the English. What happened? I don't understand why they changed it and why is it so bad. But I'm going to keep on trying to finish it up. I have only 3 episodes left to finish Battle Frontier, and then I got to move over to Diamond and Pearl. Oh my God, I hope that fucking Diamond and Pearl is better, because this shit has been a drag for me. So I'm hoping, because boy, I could really use some good voicing in Diamond and Pearl. I'm hoping that Dawn is good. My buddy tells me that Dawn is good. I saw her in a Pokemon movie. She has a Piplup in the Pokemon movie Shaman. But don't worry about all that. That's just me ranting about Pokemon. As in, why wouldn't you talk about Pokemon nonstop? It's a fucking fun subject. Anyway, I gotta quit ranting and get off of here and go, eat and then go watch some more Pokemon, pretty much. So I'm gonna get off and let me find that stop button. Yep. Anyway, till then.